Too bad the owl let everybody else get dropped, though. You would think he would stop them.
Hold on. You said you were the owl? I've created countless titans.
Right.
For men, women, and
Damn.
children. I'm entrusting you with this last task. I want you to make your way into the walls and take the founding titan by force.
Wow.
After you've inherited my titan, that is. You'll have to eat me alive as a titan. That's also how you'll steal the founding titan from the royal family.
Wow.
Anyone who inherits the power of one of the nine will perish 13 years later.
Oh, wow.
And that's how long it's
Wow.
been for me.
So Aaron's dad was definitely about to die.
Come
Yep.
here.
So Aaron's gonna die.
So I have 13 years to live.
No, there's been a mistake.
Because it's like, you ain't dying.
The sole truth of this world I've found is that there is no truth.
Wow.
Any one of us can become a god or a devil. All it takes is for people to believe it.
Right.
Wow.
That's
You're the one
insane.
who sent us
That
Dinah, claiming she
shit
was
went hard.
royal. I don't think I'm fit for the job.
You're going to do it.
Right. Why didn't the guy do it before his
So
13
you
years
can
was up,
fight
though?
or
He was
look.
trying to find his
What's
successor.
wrong with
That means they're gonna just keep looking for successors. At that point, he could have did it and handled it.
Also, the main reason I chose you was because of that day. Because you went beyond the walls. You chose to start this story.
Wow. The minute you left the gate that day, that's when you made the decision to fight.
Each
Because of
the
what
nine
happened to his
titans has
sister.
a name to describe it. And that includes the one you're about to inherit from me. It's called the Attack Titan.
Wow.
Fucking go. This why this show is so golden, bro. It's the best.
You said the name of your titan, right? Are you practicing ways to introduce him, or?
Let it go, Haji.
So he's not the
Phase
founding
where we
titan
mutter
right
weird
now.
crap while posing?
Huh?
Isn't he the found? I thought he got the power of the founding titan.
Yeah, because his dad ate it.
To my dear Historia, as I write this, Rhina's standing at my side. He did give me his word that he'd deliver this letter to you.
Now you did.
I never got to marry you.
Oh gosh.
With love.
Okay, so she loved her like that.
Your Grace.
Grace.
Oh, stop it.
Levi's like, no.
The only people who know these books exist are those who are in this room now.
Wow.
We have retaken Walmaria and seized control of the colossal titan with all its fearsome strength. That said,
Can't
we
wait to see
humans
Armin
living
do it.
inside the wall, most in this world would like to wipe us out.
So people out on the outer walls know about this.
Yeah, the whole world knows about this.
Like Zeke, the son, you know, how he turned the parents in or whatever. And when he saw Eren, he was like, not dad, but your father brainwashed you. And that's why Zeke is on the other side. Like fighting against the Eldians.
Okay.
A king that can't protect his people is no king.
Dr.
That guy
Yeager
shouldn't
did
be the king. He
manage to
can't even
achieve
protect his
this
own.
mission.
If only for an instant, it felt like everything connected. There's no way!
Boom.
You scared me.
Revelation.
I missed the revelation.
Sorry for interrupting.
Was I supposed to understand something there?
Well, it looked like the only time Eren was able to control any of those titans, because in this scene they're explaining that the reason why the King of the Walls can't fight back is because the king made a vow to renounce war.
Yeah.
So like that gets passed down to the successor, so that they can't fight back.
Yeah.
But they're saying, well, because Eren's not of that bloodline,
He's
not-
able to
he's able to maybe
fight.
use that power for our advantage. And the only time he's been able to use that power to control other people is when he came in contact with the Smiley Titan, who happened to be Dina, Grisha's wife,
Yep.
right? And a person of royal bloodline.
Yep. Okay.
It would appear that Jaeger here is going through an awkward phase. He speaks out of turn and often makes a nuisance of himself.
It might be possible for me to use the founding titan's powers while touching them.
Boom.
Armin's like, what is that crazy best friend of mine thinking?
Yeah, he knows something's wrong.
Yeah.
You have to see this through. Complete your mission and save Mikasa and Armin.
Mikasa? Armin?
What? They're not from his memories? So they all share each other's memories.
But he is from the past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Which is like that's the confusing part. If it was alright, so they share their memories, but like memories is hinting to the fact that it was something that happened in the past.
Yeah.
But now Eren and Mikasa and Armin did. Like Armin and Mikasa are in the future.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and even Grisha looked at him like, who? And then nigga's like, actually, I don't know.
And then probably once he had Eren and realized who his friends were, he was like, oh my gosh, like these are the people that need to be saved. Mikasa and Armin. Like the dad knows who Mikasa and Armin is once he had Eren.
I know. I see what you're
You
saying.
know?
Yeah. Alright.
And he probably literally had Eren just to save this. Like that's why he had that family, was for this mission.
Well, he told him he was like, find somebody to love, or else this will be for nothing.
No, I
You
know.
what
So
I'm
that's
saying?
literally why he did it. Well, why would it be for nothing? Because he needed to pass down his power.
You know, that's part of the reason, or just like
Is this a top? Like, why can't this power just not be passed and then it just go away? But I guess it's gonna be everlasting.
Well,
right?
the thing is, if I don't
It will
pass
go to
this
somebody
on,
else.
it will go to some random person, and
Yeah.
it might fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, long story short, it seems like the powers are gonna be within forever.
With who?
Within everyone, like the Titans are gonna be around forever. Just has to lie into the right hands. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Tay is hilarious, yeah.
Okay, I'm done talking. Sorry, I keep trying to
That's
make
alright.
like a story out of everything. Woo! I can't believe we're gonna be on season 4.
I know, right? Like,
I
what?
can't, like really can't believe it.
The monstrous titans that have menaced us so are in fact human, and we
Crazy.
share a common
So
ancestry.
earlier you said
Our king
Titans
erected these
humans?
walls 100
Yeah.
years ago.
Yes, they are.
He does.
They're brave for telling
Their
everybody
plans
though.
began-
And once they have the founding Titan, that means they would what?
They would be able to control all Titans.
It's amazing hell will repeat itself until the last of us are dead.
So they're really in there just trying to wipe out a race.
I rode right beside Marlowe. I'm sure he wished that he'd never volunteered.
Yeah.
That's how he feels.
You should be dead.
Oh,
And
I'll
Eren
slap
should
you.
Stand in your place.
I'll beat you up right now.
All right. I think it's time you shut your mouth.
Cause I am a Titan. Remember.
You didn't do anything but watch.
Oh Lord.
Gangsta
I'm a
flock.
memorial for who
His
I'd
hair
like
is
to
killing me.
expendable, but
Right.
still,
I want
you
to
should
brush
just
it.
call-
He's spitting though.
It's not Armin's fault.
Freedom is.
He's thinking like even at the other side of the wall,
Alright,
freedom
you
freedom
rats.
ain't freedom.
Give up my life in a heartbeat. If I was certain that in doing so, I could make a difference. Kill the Titans attacking Walmaria, please!
It's cause he's touching her.
Yeah. Wow. So you see, like Grisha gave him the option. He told him like they were coming, like
Yeah.
please help, and she refused to help.
Because they can't fight.
See, Eren got a different face on now.
Yeah.
That boy determined.
This is years later.
Doesn't look like it
Or
can
just
move
later?
much.
Later, yeah.
It was shipped to paradise, which means it's a fellow patriot.
Like
Yeah.
recently? Oh, they're still punishing people? So punishing is still going on. That wasn't just an olden time thing. So now they're outside of their regular walls. Trying
Yep.
to go to those outer.
They're outside the outer wall. They want to find a seat. You know.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Imagine seeing the sea for the first time.
That is insane.
Right.
And to think this whole time that's not even real. And some of them not even think the sea was like a thing.
Yeah. Which studios knew what to do, man.
Aww, where's Eren? They need a hug at the sea.
And just across that sea, freedom's waiting. But I was wrong. I know what's waiting across the sea now.
Hate.
It's our enemies. We did cross the sea. And we killed our enemies. But we finally be free.
My God.
How would people know who they were? So this show is just sad. Everyone thinks they're fighting for the right reasons, basically.
Exactly. And I'm glad you noticed that. That's actually
Yeah.
a big part of the story.
But I think the whole thing
right.
is just so like, yeah, who's right? Who knows? But I think the whole thing of like transforming people into Titans and like exiling them to this island is like, really? It's like
Fucked
so.
up.
It's messed up.
Yeah.
And it's like after all that, you're just. I feel like it looks like the Titans could low key like escape up that little sand dune area that leads to water. Like, if they thought, but they're not thinking like that. Obviously, when
You
they're
talking about the
Titans.
Titans? Well, the Titans.
When they're transformed and dropped.
They get drawn to like the biggest population of people. 'Cause they want to eat. So that's why they get drawn to the.
Instead of going back the other way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the scene when they finally get to the sea and Aaron's like, yo, it's just like how I imagined it, but like, you know, I know what's to come now. You know what I'm saying?
Now
like,
that he saw his father's vision, and now that he's also just knows more about who they are as a people or what people think of them anyway, he knows that, is it really going to be freedom out there as well, or am I going to be hunted? Am I going to be, you know, treated different? Are people going to want to attack me? Like, you know? But hopefully he can put himself in a position also where maybe people, I mean, which might suck, but maybe people won't know who he is. Like, is there a way for him to go and people won't, it's not like he has to wear something still defining his bloodline. Like, can he just go about his day and go somewhere that, don't go to the place that they are doing all the droppings of the Marley place. Go somewhere else, you know?
I feel you. Now I'll challenge you with that, with this. Like, so Eldia, they've ruled for hundreds of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like although they might have liberated Paradis, the island, from like the current attack from Marley, I feel like you would still think your island is being targeted by the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still have the attack. You still have the attack Titan, the founding Titan.
Yeah.
And you have just got.
Yeah.
The colossal Titan. So now.
So what if you leave? Then what's gonna happen to your people?
Or if you leave, or if it's like if I don't do something now.
About those other people.
Because now think about how stronger this island has become in the last couple years. Annie got captured. There's only 9 Titan powers, right?
So it's Annie's. What's her power?
The female Titan.
That's the power.
That's her.
Being
that's
a female.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's the name of the Titan. It's the female Titan.
Okay, the Armored Titan, the Colossal Titan, Beast Titan, Attack Titan, Founding Titan. Are we missing? Are there 2 that I haven't seen yet?
Yeah. This. Yeah. I mean, you've.
I've heard of them. Maybe not.
As of right now, there's one you haven't seen. The rest you've seen.
So who's the other one that I didn't say? Because I got to 7 that I just counted.
You said what?
Colossal, Armored, Founding, Attack, Female,
You've seen the
Beast.
Beast, and you've seen the Jaw Titan.
The Jaw Titan?
Yeah.
Have I?
That's Ymir's Titan. Ymir can change.
Remember that's
Ymir?
like one of the top 9 though?
Yeah, because she's a shifter. There's only 9 of them.
Oh, like she can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They didn't say name it. I'm telling you, it's called the Jaw
The
Titan.
Jaw Titan?
Yeah, the Jaw Titan.
Mm.
And then there's 2 more.
That I haven't seen yet.
One that you haven't seen, one you've seen.
Who's the one I seen? I haven't put it together yet.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Armin.
Armin's the Colossal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. So amazing season finale. Amazing season. One of my favorite stretches of episodes in any anime.
And those are all good. I didn't feel like they had me waiting like with unanswered questions. Granted, I always had more, but it was like something was always answered in one of these episodes, which I loved.
And you finally got your answer to what was in the basement. So talk about like we kind of touched on it already, but was it everything you've been waiting for? Like, was it enough where you're like, okay, this lived up to the hype?
Okay, so I'm saying yes and no.
Okay.
Yes, because what we found out was obviously like detrimental to the story, period. Like how Titans began, all that. But I just wasn't expecting it to be in a book, or a book. I was expecting it to be like this, like glowing. I don't know. I expected it to be this piece of something, but just not a book.
It was a piece of history.
No, I know, and it was good.
I see what you're saying. You thought it was gonna be like, imagine it was like a sleeping Titan down there.
Yeah, like I thought a Titan was gonna pop out with something, with some knowledge. Like I thought it was gonna be something else, but also, yeah, because they just made it seem like the basement. Or if it was some like medicine, I was like, when he was saying medicine, I'm thinking it's gonna be something that's gonna just end the whole thing, or something. I don't know.
Okay.
or gonna be something that was gonna just, you know, get us to ending with medicine.
I didn't feel like it was underwhelming. I felt like how they told the story of Grisha. Like I could understand what you guys saying. I thought it was gonna be something else rather than just a journal.
Yeah.
But considering all the information we got when we reached the basement, I think it answered all those questions that we were waiting for the basement to answer. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean,
that's why it was very satisfying. And
but why couldn't Aaron's dad tell him that in the beginning? Like, why was it such a secret?
Well,
Why
nobody.
didn't want to push that on Aaron?
Well, nobody knew about that.
No, I know, but like, why? Because I guess what already happened to him in the first place.
And like, why? You know why? Why tell him that?
Because it gives people clarity on what might be really going on.
But I feel like it's a little different. I mean, I guess you could say that, but I think in how the message was delivered here is more effective, and now it's communicated to the whole public. If Grisha just comes out and says this, and tell, because the same thing kind of happened with Erwin and his father.
Yeah.
Erwin raised his question. He said, "Yo, my dad said this and that." Boom.
Yeah.
His father got killed because of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the government or the king's government, they didn't want that kind of information being spread
known
to the public, or they were gonna off you. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder why, because then they're just offing their own people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we moved here for a reason, and we're gonna keep feeding you guys this propaganda because this is what the king decided is the best.
But why did they use a fake king to begin with?
Because they didn't want people to know who the real
royal family was.
Yeah.
But like, why?
Because assuming Reiner and them did reach
Yeah.
the king, they wouldn't have been the real king. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Just know this story is just crazy. I can't wait.